Hello students, welcome to the geography study, chapter number 6, population. So as the name of a chapter suggests population, therefore we are talking about people. What is a population? Population means number of people living in a particular geographic area. Students, people are very important, both for the development of an economy as well as society. Now clearly human beings are producers and consumers of Earth's resources. This statement should be absolutely clear in your mind. We produce and we only consume. Now to distribute Earth's resources, we have to ask three main questions. How many people are there and where are they located? And second question is, how has the population grown and changed through time? And the last one is, what are their age, sex composition, literacy level, occupational structure and health conditions? And if you see, these questions are very important to allocate the resources efficiently. By the way, allocation of resources means economics. Just keep that handy. Now let's read about each question and understand them with reference to India and Brazil. Let's see the size of the population of India. India's population is around 121 crores according to census 2011. India is the second most populous country in the world. India occupies only 2.41% of the land area of the world, whereas it supports 17.5% of the world's population. Now let's try to understand India's population by density. Before going to explanation, let's know what is population density. Population density is always expressed in per square kilometer or kilometer square. Both are the same. Consider distance A to B as 1 kilometer. Total number of people staying in this 1 kilometer piece of land is called as population density. Now next question comes in our mind. How do we calculate? The most common way is to divide the total population of an area by the total land area. Then we get population density. Population count is collected from census, whereas land area is collected from the local municipality. I hope you understood this population density. India's population density is 382 per square kilometer as per 2011 census. Of course, this population density will vary from state to state. Why it is so? Because there are certain geographical reasons behind it. Due to the fertile land, plain land, availability of water, human settlements we can say have been established in these parts of the country. Due to the farming, industries and trade, the proportion of the population got concentrated in few places also. For example, the northern plains of the country, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru, Chennai, etc. On the contrary, mountainous hilly regions, dry desert areas are there. Dense forest areas, density is sparse because of inaccessibility, absence of facilities and tough life. So these are the reasons affecting the distribution of density of population in India. Now let's study and understand the Brazil's distribution of population. Brazil is the most populated country in the South American continent, with a population of around 19 crores according to census 2010. It ranks 5th in the world. It is also the 5th in the world with respect to area. Brazil occupies 5.6% of world's total land and has a 2.78% of world's total population. Therefore, the density of population is around 23 persons per square kilometer. The distribution of population is very uneven in Brazil. The majority of Brazilians have concentrated within 300 kilometers of the eastern coastal areas, also called coastal lowlands. Therefore, agriculture and industries have flourished well there. As a result, higher density of population is found here. On the other hand, the interior of the Amazon basin is sparsely populated. Why it is so? Unfavorable climate, heavy rainfall, inaccessibility, and dense forests. These are the barriers for the development of human settlements over here. The central part of and western part of Brazil is less populated. The density of population in the highlands of Brazil is moderate. So this is all about the distribution and the density of population in India and Brazil. In the further studies, in the further videos, we shall study the population composition. In that, we will study sex ratio, age and sex pyramid, population growth rate, life expectancy, and literacy rate in both Brazil and India. I hope you have understood this very well. Thank you.